I will fight to not be with you as much as I fought for you. I spent half of my life with you. Years of blind adoration with the occasional glimpse of the real you. You were temperamental. A little cruel and unforgiving in the beginning. You offset that by being insecure and jealous. I thought it was because you loved me so much. I was always cheating. Always flirting, but even when you set up a camera to spy on me at our apartment. Nothing came of it. Nothing happened because I never cheated. You made me feel beautiful, but I never felt number one. Porn was there from the beginning and I never felt secure. Remember the time we sat at your friend's house and you shoved my face in your lap when one of your favorite actresses came on the screen and imitated getting a BJ? Who does that? Especially in the beginning of a relationship. We ended up living out in the middle of nowhere. I stopped working and raised our kid. I was so lonely. I went crazy. How did you decide to handle this? You decided to feel disconnected from me and started having cyber sex with random women and had an EA with a 19-year-old. You confessed and I forgave you but never told. I watched you tell that girl goodbye. I blamed myself and the fact that we got together in our teens. Your spending habits were horrid. We never had money but you always managed to have beer. You lost the house and we had to move. I still loved you and supported your bad decisions. You said when we first got together you never wanted to become your parents. You refused to become an alcoholic. I felt so secure because I had been around drunks and drug users and I felt like I found someone who I wouldn't have to worry about. Over time, you became an alcoholic. You lost your job due to failing a drug test. I rallied and gave you the IRA from the job I left to raise our kid and so you could work. I stopped 2 classes shy of my degree to go work full-time and get us back on our feet. We both became working parents. I stopped being nice. I got short-fused. I got tired of you making the same mistakes but never changing them. How did you handle this? Sex sites and paying one for a membership. Driving hours out of state and spending more money to pound a whale of woman who was older than me and not attractive as a person inside and out than you spent on me in years. You did things with that disgusting woman that you did with me. Your wife. No protection. I found out. You fessed up. We tried to reconcile but you admitted you were weak. You did none of the promises you made. It took you months to get an STD test. I was doing what I promised. Even though you were the issue. You destroyed me over a 6-month period. Eventually, you got sick of me and decided that we were toxic. I wasn't playing by the rules. I expected you to be the one to fight for us this time. How dare I behave in such a selfish way? I was a bully. That's why you hated me for at least a year. That's why you cheated on me. Today, I am still sort of a mess but I will be okay. I miss the version of the person who I thought you were. Not who you became. That is why I will fight myself to never go back to you or to let you come back. If you try, I will fight this just as hard as I fought for you. I quit. Stay strong, sis. You will win the fight as long as you keep fighting. Thank you. First of all, sending you all the strength possible. I believe in your determination. Second, never ignore red flags, people. Never. They are here for a reason. With that being said, we all have to learn. I learned it the hard way but now whenever I see a red flag, I am out. Choose yourself every single time. Take care everybody. These last few months, as bad as they were, opened my eyes. Once he truly left, I was able to see things clearly. It also helped to speak with others who confirmed that I wasn't the bully he claimed I was. That he was the problem all along. Usually somewhere within themselves they know they are the ones with the inappropriate attitude but try to deflect it by trying to invert it. So true. I am starting to learn this. I am shocked you stayed that long. I would have left as soon as he started drinking and wouldn't stop with the porn. Always look hard when you see the big red flag smacking you in the face. Stay strong. Go find a good decent man that will truly love you. We're out here looking. I am too. I've always been called smart but even the smart ones can fall into this trap. He stopped drinking for 1 month after losing his job. It fooled me. I thought it was a fresh start. I refused to let the actions of my ex to change my capacity to give the right guy my all. Love this sentiment. I've been called smart too. But I think there's a lot of healing to do from within. There are people in our past, even before the cheating spouse, that gave us the capacity to love and empathize so incredibly much that we forget we need to take care of ourselves. First, my sister and her husband model a healthy relationship. They always say it's not 50-50. It's 100-100. They show up for themselves 100% so that they can be 100% for each other. They don't sacrifice themselves for their partner. And they seem to get through some pretty tough times together, so whatever they're doing it right. Yes to your first paragraph. The second paragraph was something I had only started noticing towards the end. These men that treated their wives differently. I saw what healthy marriages looked like. And started to slowly realize what mine was lacking. Narcissist. This is exactly my relationship right now and inevitably my future if I don't continue to be strong and leave everything down to a T fits my situation. My BF of 10 years now I live with but no marriage or kids, thank God. Is a foolproof narcissist. We gave him a test and he blew through the roof with his score, and this test was an actual psychological therapy evaluation to come get further diagnosed test online, and he thought I was asking those questions for some silly test. Today I learned the end anyway. LOL, but narcissists literally change the chemical makeup in your brain as narcissistic abuse, and you can have PTSD from it. Therapy helps so much. Keep your head up and stay strong and self-love. Look more into narcissistic abuse and survivors of narc abuse, it helped me hugely. I am sorry you endured what you had. I wish that on no one. I am glad you were brave enough to come and share your voice and experience with others though. It shows you're ready and are already beginning the healing journey, though it's a long ways to go. Much love and light. Thank you. I pray that you get the strength to leave. You deserve to be free too. Stay strong in your beliefs of yourself. Finish that degree. Move back to the city. Make new friends. Get a great job and move on. Take good care of yourself. Exercise. Eat healthy. Avoid alcohol and drugs. Build a better life for you and your child. Go to IC. After living with him you probably need it. Find your own happiness and never let him back into your life. Go NC to LC. Thank you for the great advice. I hate drugs and I've never been much of a drinker. I just started counseling. I know I need it. Our kid is a teen, so LC is something that I have to engage in. I am ready to be happy. You've got this. You'll be okay. You'll make sure it takes incredible strength to pick yourself back up and leave after emotional abuse. You should be so very proud of yourself. Keep looking to the future. You can build an amazing one now that you're no longer burdened and sabotaged by your ex. Now is the time to think about what you want for your life next. Create a vision board. Or make a list of all the things you want to do. Setting yourself a plan will give you something to focus on. Thank you. I am a little nervous about the future, but I am also a little excited. Oh bless you. Of course you're nervous. This is all you've known for years. But hold on to that excitement. Let it grow as you form more dreams and plans and adventures. Soon enough the excitement will outweigh the nervousness. You got this. Stay strong, but please get an STD test for yourself too. Oh. I plan on it. Lord only knows what else he had done behind my back that I never knew of. He has no idea what you're worth. I am sorry you're going through this, but the silver lining to this thundercloud is that before you know, your pain will fade and you'll taste freedom like you've never had before. You know what you're worth. And someone else will one day not only appreciate you but cherish you, because that guy will know he's not worthy of you and will never let you go. But before that, you will know your value and what you bring to the relationship. Thank you. Lovely response. The saddest thing to me reading all these posts from both men and women is remembering how worthless I felt after I caught my WW cheating. It's been nearly 3 years and it still hurts sometimes, but I always remind myself that I am the one that worked, cleaned, cooked, complimented her, doted on her, took her out to eat and shop, gave her unrestricted access to everything, and trusted her completely while taking her criticisms, her mood swings, her overspending and hoarding, her laziness, and her selfishness. I didn't know my worth back then, but I do now, and I am actually grateful her cheating forced me to realize how much better off I am now. I am a committed person to my kids, my work, my house, and one day I will be to a special lady again. I don't cheat. I don't drink, smoke, or partake in illegally obtained substances. I work hard, am domestically trained, and am extremely attentive to my family. I am also tall, smart, strong. I am told I am good looking. And although I can be sarcastic, I know I am also funny. I am told I am a catch and it took me a few years, but I believe it. You sound like a catch, and any self-appreciating man would absolutely recognize your worth, and you will too, but first take all the time you need to heal and focus on yourself and your little one. Hopefully you'll come to accept what happened, and someday might even be thankful for it. I am glad you did not let your WW defeat you. I am glad to see that you see your worth. Thank you for the kindness and the advice. Anytime. Someday this will be a distant memory to you. You're doing well. Keep it moving. I am taking it slow. I know I'll get there one day. You will move on. I deeply relate to your situation, where you were the one playing by their rules, the one fighting for the relationship, the one who gave it their all. But cheaters are broken people who can never find true happiness, and the real person you should focus on is yourself. You will make it out of this, and I guarantee if you keep that attitude up, you will be the one who survives and be happy. I am cheering for you and giving you my virtual support. Thank you. The only disappointment that you should have now is that you took so long to make the right decision. You gave him so many chances to come good. He failed each and every one of them. He actually failed his main audition courtship, but you let him off there too. You saw a glimmer of hope that he might fight his demons successfully and become a worthy partner. He never did. He didn't even try. The only direction he went in was down. You and your child are going to have such a calmer, better life without having him as a burden. You've not only given yourself a second chance, you've given your little one the opportunity to grow up in a warm, loving and supportive environment that is worth its weight in gold. Don't look back now. Don't listen to any sob stories of "I'll try harder, I'll do better, yada, yada." He won't. He can't. You know exactly who and what he is. And he can't change. Put you two as your only priorities now. Work hard. Study hard. Try to get into some kind of program to achieve your degree. It's not going to be easy, but you will be able to make a success of it. Good luck. Thank you. It's like you see my rational side and agree with it. Your last paragraph has already started. Life is so much less stressful, and my teenager can already tell a difference at home. All the best in your life and moving forward. He might have been a huge part of your life and you would feel at present incomplete without him, but eventually you will see you made the right choice. Focus on building your career and enjoying your life before seeking any other commitment. Do things you love and try new things, but things that will keep your mind occupied from these thoughts. I know it's easier said than done, but do try. Thank you. I plan on it. Wow. I'm so sorry that you went through all that. I wish you and your children all the best. Thank you. I've been there. It took me 17 years to leave. I asked myself, why did I stay? I thought he'd change, that's my reason. The sad part is that I don't trust my judgment where it comes to men. My body left, but my mind is in limbo. Sometimes I feel like damaged goods. It's good that you left, and I'm certain you'll recover. Just take it a day at a time and don't go back. Thank you. I had hoped my ex would change as well, but he also had me believing it was partly me. I am glad you found the strength to leave your relationship. You aren't damaged goods. You have only shown that you carry wonderful qualities that he did not appreciate. Whoa, this hit hard. It's as though you are me. The situations, the jobs, the sacrifices, the lonely parenting. Thanks for putting this to words. It's extremely comforting and inspiring. Thank you. Are you still in that situation, or did you get out? This is my life. I hope I'll be you one day. The one thing I hold on to is the visualization of the day I leave. I hope so too. You will know when you are truly done. They traumatize you with their betrayal and then get to decide that it's over when it's hard for you to be nice to them. Because you're still hurt. No pain like it. It was brutal, but at least it set me free. This is actually hurting me to read. I've never seen my own words written by someone else like this. And it hurts to know someone else's was going through the same. So glad you're beginning to heal, X. Thank you. I am sorry you are going through this too. I wish you many blessings and hope you may heal from your experience as well. A lot of things hit me with this one. But when you said, you made me feel beautiful, but I never felt number one. You took the words out of my mouth. Damn. I'm happy for you and happy you're putting all that energy back into yourself. You tried. You really gave it everything and you wanted him to succeed and for the two of you to make it through. Codependency is a horrible drug. You were strong, but strong for someone else. I'm glad you stopped protecting him. Thank you for another wonderful response. I am learning my lesson and will work hard to unlearn some of these unhealthy habits I developed in this relationship. Hit like if you enjoyed this video. Consider subscribing to our channel.